All right, guys. Happy New Year. First highlight of 2021 is know where the hell you're getting out before you get in. On a day where we open up about 0.5%, we break about 2%, you always are going to get a lot of people that are fighting a downside or upside move, in this case, a downside move. So the market runs down. Number one, it's imperative that if you're going to fade that your locations are good. Good locations are important for any long-term success you're going to have in this business. But it's just a lifesaver when the market is in a downtrend mode and you're trying to get long and trying to pick bottoms, which is going to happen. It might not have happened today, might not happen the next time we have a big downside, but it's going to happen when you're just opposite the trend. If your locations are good, you can keep yourself out of trouble. What's important with that is know where you're wrong before you get in. Where are you going to get out before you get in? It's one of the first things I heard in trading education 25 years ago, back in the late 90s. Guy walked in and says, know where you're going to get out before you get in. This is why that's important. So you could pick a bottom, but be good at understanding that if you're wrong, you got to know where you're going to get out, and you got to be you want the market to react quicker. It's even more important for this kind of reaction ASAP to some profits, because the worst thing that could happen in any moment is for one stupid idea to turn into a catastrophe. And that's what trades are. They're just, an idea that you have, you might have qualified it and you've been consistent, and then you're bad at getting out of a loser. And then maybe you add to it, which is catastrophic, or you just hold on to it and it becomes an important trade. There's a saying I had that a trading career should be made up of thousands and thousands of trade throughout a career. So why would anyone be that important? So it shouldn't be. Don't be a cheerleader on great trades, and don't let any one trade be so important that you remember it. So know where you're going to get out before you get in, especially on up or downtrend days when you didn't get on the team to the downside. A lot of times people miss selling it, so they try to buy it. Don't just try to buy a market that's getting hit because you missed the downside. I don't have a problem with people getting long and fighting it, but you got to have good qualifiers. You got to understand location, and you got to understand ASAP is so important, where you want that position to start paying you pretty quickly, or get out and take the small losers. You're going to get punched in any fight. You just don't want to get knocked out. So on a big range day like we've had today, with the volatility is up, you got to cut your size, increase your risk, but take that risk and be great this year at admitting when you're wrong. Because most people stink at admitting that they're wrong when they're wrong. So a weakness and a flaw in most people in any walk of life, not just in this industry, but in anything, in marriage, all relationships and other jobs. Might be able to get away with it, but not in this business. You got to be good at being wrong, but you got to be good at admitting it. Stay safe. Have a great new year. And stay tuned to this channel for a lot of cool stuff.